Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So let's solve the problem Pascal triangle 2. So this is a follow-up problem of Pascal triangle 1, where we have to generate all the rows of Pascal triangle. Here we have to just return the kth row of the Pascal triangle. So how does the Pascal triangle works here? So for Pascal triangle, first row, like 0th rows, start with the value 1, then the next row which will be 1 1, and after going forward, so this element is like first element and last element always be 1, and all other element constructed from the two above these elements is. So this 2 is constructed, sum of these two elements come here, then 3 is constructed this 1 and this here 2, so like this. So we need to solve this. So if we see here this 2, so here it will be 2, then this in this element we will get 2 plus 1 is 3, here also 3, here we will get 4, then here 6, 3 plus 3, and then 3 plus 1 is 4. So this is how the Pascal triangle, and we have to return the kth row, and the challenge is like we need to solve this in O of k memory. So how we will solve? So for solving this problem, what we can do, we will take the first k size array, integer array. So every kth row, one more thing, like this is 0th row, so 0th row has one element, second row, first row has two elements, so kth row will have k plus 1 element. So we will declare our integer array using the k plus 1, then we will try to construct row by row. So initially we will initialize with this at the 0th index, let it call, let's say, result. So we will start with the 0th, we will add it 1, then we will construct the second row. How we will construct second row? The second row result, we start from the end of this, from right to left. So we can write as like result of jth element. Result of jth element can be represented as a result of j plus result of j minus 1 element. So and j will be start from I to 0, it will greater than 0, and for every I we will iterate from 0 to, basically not 0, 0 is already a one row, like we know initial one, so 1 to k. So this is how we will solve this. So for calculating the solution of this solution using this approach is just like we declared here array of results, then initialize all filled with 0, because the default initialization of integer object is y null, so we filled all 0, then we initialize the result 0 with 1, then we are iterating row from 1 to row index, and then j is going from I to greater than equal to 0, and then this row of j can be written as row of j plus row of j1. And after that, once we process created all the rows, so this last row, basically the result will have our final row which we need to calculate, right, row index 1, and we will return as a list, because we need to return list of index. So this is the naive approach, and the time complexity of this solution, if you see, we are using two nested for loop, so it is O of n square, or call it like O of k square, because we will have k plus 1 element in the kth row, and space is O of k. So this is our space. So can we further optimize this solution? So let's see. First, this is our Pascal triangle, can be also created from combinatorics. So I written like this structure similar to this. So this first column, this 1, can be written as 0C0, and this one first can be written 1C0, which is also 1, and 1C1 is also 1. Then the second row, this is our second row, which can be written as 2C0, which is 1, then 2C1, which is 2, and 2C2, which is 1. Then the third row can be written 3C0, which is 1, 3C1 3, 3C2 3, 3C3 is 1. So this one, this row. So like that, any nth row, if we need nth row from the Pascal triangle, we can write nc0, nc1, and so on till ncn. This will have total n plus 1 elements. So this is what we need. So we know this formula. Now the question is how we will solve this combinatorics if we go one by one solve them, which will be again a very time consuming. So first of all, NC0 we can declare this will be always 1, correct, NC0, and this guy also 1, but we will come later on this. So when now NCR, like the formula of n combinatrix NCR, we can write like n factorial divided by r factorial and n minus r factorial, correct. Let's call it this equation 1. Now write one more for NCR minus 1. Similarly, we can write for NCR minus 1 like n factorial divided by r minus 1 factorial, and this will be n minus r plus 1 factorial. So this is our, let it called equation 2. So if we divide these two equations, and we can write like r factorial as r into r minus 1 factorial, correct. So with that, using this approach, if we divide this, we can write NCR is NCR minus 1 into n minus r plus 1 divided by r for every r is from 1 to n. So this is the formula. If we know previous term, we will calculate the next term. So the first term, when we initialize NC0, we can initialize with 1. So using this formula, let's say we need to find NC0. So NC0 we initialize with 1. Now we need to calculate NC1. So we can write NC1 is NC0 into n minus r, which is 1 plus 1 divided by 1. So this will all go. So this can be written as NC0, which is n. So if you see over here, every second column is of the particular row is n itself. So this is what we are getting from this formula. So this is how we can solve. So let's implement this approach in the code. So first of all, we will declare an integer array, again same as result the previous solution, new integer of row index plus 1, because the row index row will have one extra element. Let's initialize the first element. Result of 0 is y1. Now iterate from int I. So let it call r instead of I, because we discuss with r. So r is start from r, and r is less than or equal to row index and r plus plus. So this is how. Now we will get the result of r by using result of r minus 1. Result of r minus 1, we need to multiply the row index is our n here minus r plus 1, and then surround this everything with this and divide by r. So if we do this, but there is one more point, for big r, for big row index, this can cross the integer limit. So we will first typecast this 2 as a long data type, so that this will be a long, and then we will divide this will, and after that we will get back as a int. So this is how this will work, and let's divide this, combine this everything in one bracket. So this is how. Now in the end we just return same as earlier we did return arrays dot as list, arrays as list from the result. So that's it. Let's compile our code here. So it is, we are getting correct answer. Let's submit this code, and it is accepted. So if you see this solution, time complexity is just O of row index, which is O of k, and space complexity as well, O of k. So this is, thanks. If you like my solution, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.